Hello there, my name's Terri, and I am just giving the cards a bit of a shuffle to see which one wants to come out today. Ah, that one's turned over. Okay. Devotion. Right, okay. Right, this is from Past Life cards. And what I'm actually picking up from this here is right on the card it has got spiritual practices. Right, okay, but what I want to go with this one here is right, okay. So I feel like that if you are on the spiritual path, there are kind of like lessons that you actually need to learn along the way with this as well. You might not see eye to eye with everything or everyone. All right, don't forget this is your journey. Everyone's on their own journey anyway, okay? And some people aren't always as spiritual as what you think that they might be, but I feel like that and sometimes people they do have a lot of ego. You know, they say they claim to be this, they claim to be that, but it's, you can say it, but are you some people aren't being it. Does that make sense? So always be the best version of you. There's no right way, there's no wrong way with any of the spiritual practices that you actually do for yourself. All right, I feel like that you need to always be honest with yourself and don't never force anything. All right, now they are saying to me about like the clairvoyant side. All right, and that is like using like with your third eye basically, and your psychic eye. All right, no, I am clairvoyant, so I actually do see the pictures in my head as when I'm getting like the messages and everything, but not everybody, not everyone's third eye is open, so don't worry if you don't, if you're not seeing anything. All right, don't worry about that, because what's right for one isn't always necessarily right for another. Use your own gifts in the way that you work with you. You know, like your guides will always work with you in the way that they're meant to work with you and what you're actually meant to do with it. All right, that's the main thing and what counts more than anything else. All right. Some people might be more clairaudient, and that is like clear hearing, and claircognizant, you've got the clear knowing. All right, so you just might know things, you just know, you don't know how you know, you just do, or you might get a feeling about something. All right, just an inkling. All right, that is like your intuition. But with your intuition, you've got your psychic senses, but also like you've got your everyday senses, like you've got your eyes, you've got your nose, you've got your mouth where you can actually talk, you know, and you've got your ears where you can listen. All right, so it's like using those senses that you have to actually to help you as well. So you see with your eyes, aren't you? See what's right in front of you. All right, everything's all about like being in the present moment as well. Right, and it's what you do with that counts as well. With most things, isn't it? It's what you do with it, and what you believe to be true is just your beliefs, your belief systems. You know, another person might have a different belief. That's okay. That's up to them. This is all about you. You know, like what you believe to be true is what you believe, and that's it. You know, sometimes there's not always an explanation to things either. Sometimes you might just know something, or you get a hunch about something. Right, always trust that, because that will never like fail you, you know. But it's like paying attention to those signs, paying attention to the synchronicities that are around you, because it's all those things. And I've gone goosey. So it's the synchronicities that you're seeing and you're observing is like it's actually guiding you. They are just letting you know that you're actually on the right path. Right now, years gone by, past life experiences, you know, like we were classed as witches and stuff like that, burnt at the stake, drowned, this, that, and the other. Okay, that was then. All right, but like you're not going to get that's not going to happen now. But it comes around in a different way. You know, for people aren't always going to be on your same wavelength. There's not everyone that is going to be spiritual, and sometimes when you're on the spiritual path, it can be quite hard sometimes as well, because you're on a different wavelength to like other people, so they're not going to get where you're coming from. It's your energy, and as you progress even further, like your energy will start to change, all right, as you vibrate higher. Like that's what happens, you know, like you go through different stages within like your spiritual work that you do, you know. You can go for the dark night of the soul. That is like facing up to your shadow side as well, and accepting you for who you are, all right. We're only human, all right. Just be yourself and always be true to yourself, all right. And you know, just do and like spiritually you'll work however you're going to work anyway, but you'll be guided to do that. Now also there's like many decks of cards that you can get. There's lots of them. I mean, I've got lots. And you know, like when you're starting out, you think, oh, which deck do I go for, which ones do I have? They'll jump out at you. You'll just know which ones to go for, because you will, all right. And also with each card, they've always got a meaning to it, but it's the meaning that you give it. I work psychically with them. That's my way, you know, but that's the way that I work with it. So, you know, just work your own way with it, all right? And always trust it. Trust what you get from it and give it off. Never second guess it, because if you start second guessing, I thought, I've got this come through and I can't give it off, you know what, if it's wrong, give it off. It's not going to mean anything to you, but it might mean something to the other person as well, all right? I mean, devotion, this card here, I'm devoted to the work that I do, because I am, and I absolutely love it. And I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have it, basically. I wouldn't. It's part of me. And I never used to tell anybody what I did years and years ago, you know, because I didn't. You know, I kept it a secret, because I thought people might think I'm weird or something like that. But I don't really care now, to be honest with you, because it's who I am. It's what I do. It's what I love to do. And you know, like, be true to yourself. Anyway, I hope this makes sense. So whatever you're doing today, take care of yourself. Much love, Terri.